So our F-16 is here, and it's going to take out that helicopter. Pop in flares, and trying to get out. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I cover strategy games like WARNO, BFME 2, Total War games. If you guys enjoy these types of titles, that's what I currently cover. What are you guys going to get today? Today you're going to get a 1v1 on WARNO. This game is set in the 90s, and we're going to be going against the Soviets as NATO. I'm going against a high-ranked player, which was a great learning experience for me. So, if you guys have ever played WARNO online, you guys know that you have about 2 minutes and 50 seconds to deploy all your forces, which is quite hasty. So if you don't know your layout, you're going to struggle. Right off the bat, I called in some artillery support right here with the M106A2s, which are just the 107 millimeters. Which are pretty good for against infantry and suppressing some of the lighter armored vehicles. Then, of course, I have my anti-air, and I got 3 of those. I do have another PIVEDs, as well as some infantry coming in with being supported by ITVs, I'm sorry. And, sorry, that's a military thing. IOTVs, is what you wear on your chest. Anyway, so ITVs and M60s. Don't mean to zoom around so much. M60s right here, which is one of my favorite tanks, just because it's a low-budget tank that is very capable if you use them correctly, which I sort of did this match. Anyway, got my CV, some infantries, and of course my lovely, lovely Bradleys, which, if supported correctly, you know, it's probably a better idea just launching 2 Bradleys forward is launching them with recon support, which is infantry support. So you guys see I just captured Delta right here. He's capturing Bravo. He captured his corner. I clearly did not. And now he's going to go and try to take Echo. Charlie. Whoever controls Charlie is going to likely win the game, as long as they capture their back corner here, which I didn't. So I basically made the game way harder for myself. Right here, guys, you guys actually are seeing our Bradleys are engaging the BMPs right here, and they're having success. We're seeing the MiG-23 hovering around the F-16. The F-16 is also flying around our troops to give them protection. We are heading in with the M60, the 2 ITVs. We're gonna park probably the M60. One of the M60s up here to support the Bradleys, and then gonna come over here to try to see if the enemy comes through the road at all. But you guys can see that he's not using the road because that's not his strength. He's basically launching his recon units into the forest here so he can sneak into my territory, which is a very, very good call. And so that's something to know, that when you play other players, that's likely what they're going to be doing. There we go, we just hit another BTR. So that's 3 destroyed BTRs and 1 destroyed infantry group. So he knows we're down this road. He has that information. Here we go. We're having our first encounter with some recon. And that's our Bradley. Coming a little too close to Razvidka, which just hit us from, just broadsided us, and we got destroyed really quickly. He's retreating his Mi-24. Because the tank was engaged in it, which surprisingly can actually hurt the helicopter. And here his recon is still charging forward here. He has full control here, and you guys see he's performing a flanking maneuver. Really embarrassing that I didn't put anything out here. I guess I'm just used to players kind of figuring out where the other player is and kind of fighting head to head like here, but this is a ranked high player, so He knows what he's doing. So he's going around the most inconvenient way possible. This is a really good strategy to do yourself. So our F-16 is here. And it's going to take out that helicopter. Popping flares. And trying to get out. You guys can see the bullet holes actually on the F-16, which is pretty amazing detail. As you guys can see, overall score, he's pummeling me 578 to 10. Very humbling. And again, this all really comes down to the points isn't about what you're doing tactically. It's your overall strategy, which is capturing these zones. Each zone you hold gives you a certain +1, +2, +4, so that you win the game. Here he's calling in one of his aircraft, which we'll see what it's actually targeting here. And you guys see the airstrike there. And he actually got away there. A lot of these kind of look like oil silos to me. And you guys see our anti-air pivads actually just took out one of their recons there, which is good for us. He's doing a solid push right here. This is honestly a very like modern infantry or tactical push. I mean, he's got armor up front. He's got infantry behind for support. But again, you have to keep in mind that in forested areas, this doesn't always work out. Our M60 is definitely going to get destroyed. Doesn't stand a chance alone against 2 tanks and 3 BMPs, but you guys could see that already almost every single one of their units has been absolutely destroyed. But some kind of artillery was called into here because they really damaged our units here. And I'm not sure if it was one of these units that has some kind of capability. Nope, they don't. I'm actually not sure what set that afire. But here you go, our machine guns engaging from a little bit of a distance here. Would have been smart to call in the infantry to support this infantry group here, which just got wiped out. And so you guys see that he's having a lot more success with his infantry. He did lose a lot of his armor, but you guys can see that the resupply vehicle can actually heal up units too over time. And here comes in one of his big helicopters. Wow, beautiful. And it's going to start probably firing an insane amount of its rockets at us. That is if we don't call in anti-air. There you go. There's the rockets. Trying to slow down this breakthrough that they're having right now, and you actually can see the enemy's having a +5 because I lost this territory, or he killed my CV, so I'm not able to really do anything here. You guys see the airstrike there? So we did a lot of damage to the units surrounding in general, which really allowed us to do that. And here goes the Mi-24 helicopter is going to get shot down. So there goes one of our aircrafts taking out that. And then we have another F-16 here. So this F-16 is actually focused on taking out these units right here. Oh my god, look, you can actually see the bomb dropping. And it's streaking right over here. And look at it spread out like that. Wow. So we took out the tank there. Another F-16. Taking out the helicopter right there. Beautiful. He's got a Mi-8. And we'll call another F-16 right there to take it out. Beautiful. So clearly here he's trying to take out my F-16 there, but we're actually baiting him into getting shot down. Or almost shot down. Oh, that was a beautiful move by him. He actually hunted down my pivot by seeing where it was firing from. Here he's already contested half of this zone by sneaking in a little CV unit right here. I clearly realized I need to start pushing really hard and fast or the game's going to be over very quickly. Still not realizing that my echo point is not captured. That has a +2, which would make this game much more stable for me. But again, playing against a high-ranked player, got a little too tunnel visioned. Here comes an airstrike where he killed his own unit and one of mine. We just recaptured this zone, giving him only a +1. Actually, finally giving us a +1. And the reason that is because this is 3 points, that's 2 points, and these two are just 2 points, so I've got +3. If I had, sorry, +1. If I had this territory, I'd have +3, which would really allow me to come back from this match. And honestly, I think I would have had a really good chance of winning, because if you actually look at the stats at the end of the game, tactically speaking, I outplayed him. I killed more of his units. I killed something like 58 or 5,900 units. He only killed like 38. But he had good overall strategy. Again, this is what it comes down to. You know, you may win one battle, but not the war. So it was a really great learning experience for me. But we totally control this zone now, without any fear really of losing it. And he's really clearly focusing on just taking this from me. I think he knows that I'm not doing great over here. Even though I have a really good air support, I have no recon. Just really stupid by me. I should have been calling in recon units all over the place here, so I'd at least see what the hell is going on. Well, there you go. You guys can see he destroyed me in Conquest. I did horrible with Conquest. I did pretty good with kills and less losses. And this is going against an extremely high-ranked player, which taught me a lot of things. And that's really how you get better at this game at the end of the day. Thanks so much for coming, guys. Take care.